What's up, you guys? It's your favorite cutie Mel, back again on my Soaphouse channel to give you guys yet another video. I am waiting on my Wingstop to get done, and they said it'll be about 19 minutes, so I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna sit here and talk to you guys. A video that I've been meaning to make is I just want to talk to you guys about some things that you can do to maximize sales and get some extra sales if you are a small business, and just let you guys know what's been working for me. But first, if you are new here, I just want to thank you for clicking on this video, trying something new. Please give me a huge thumbs up if whether you're new or old, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure to turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss when I post. Here we talk about business. If you're an OnlyFans girl, I give OnlyFans tips. I talk about pretty much whatever. We have one-on-one talks. Join the family. It's not going to hurt at all to just see what I'm about. Anyways, so I'm just gonna hop right into the video. This is not going to be super long. I'm thinking I'm only going to, shoot a 10-11 minute video. But the first thing I want to tell you guys is one thing that I've benefited from has been adding lower price point items to my shop. So I am not suggesting that if you have something that is a little bit more expensive that you sell in your shop, because I know that we all have different items and we all sell different things in our shops. Now, if you have something that's super expensive, I'm not telling you to price down, but what I am suggesting is that maybe you can add accessories or things that will go well with your main items that you sell in your shop. So that are lower price items, because I'm telling you, when I added thongs to my shop, it was a game changer, because I feel like sometimes people want to support you, but right now everybody is not necessarily thriving, so people don't always have, what they would want to maybe buy one of my most expensive sets on my website, but they do have $7, they do have $6 to buy one of my cherry cotton thongs, and they will choose to support me, And especially if you have your customers pay for shipping, it's only going to help. I think about when I go to other major websites, how many things that I add on because I'm like, oh, that's just an extra $5. Oh, that's just an extra $6. Or how many cheap things sometimes that I add to my cart when I'm shopping online, just because I'm like, oh, what's that going to hurt? Like, oh, it's an extra $6, it's an extra $7. And sometimes, people only buy that from me. They'll get one item and that'll be $7. And then add on my shipping price, they're paying $11 total, and that's a new customer. And if they like what they get and they like what they see on my shop and they like, my shipping time and all of that, that's a potential customer that may come back when they get paid and spend $50 with me, spend $70 with me. So give people a chance to test out your business. Especially, I feel like a lot of us are new to buying small. So I feel like sometimes people buy stuff from my shop just to see, first of all, am I going to get this item? They're checking me out to see when they'll get it. How is my customer service? People do that. So you, by adding smaller things to your shop, lower price point items, you're giving new people and new customers who may be weary about the small business experience the chance to experience your business, and possibly getting a new loyal returning customer. So that's my number one thing that I wanted to tell you guys, because I just been thinking about how much of a game changer that was, adding smaller, lower price point things to my shop, because everybody isn't gonna want to spend $30 to get a lingerie set, but they might have $10 to spend that they feel comfortable with. So you want to make sure you're there for every price point. And I'm even thinking, in the future, I want to really do more custom lingerie. Like, I want to go through the whole process of making my own lingerie, and those will be higher priced because they're obviously handmade and things. So that'll be for somebody. There's literally, just like how there's a market for everything, there's a customer for every single item, and there's a customer for every price point. Some people want to support, but they just don't have it, and you want to cater to those customers too. What's another thing that I have learned? Don't be afraid to price your items according to what you feel is worth based on what you pay for it, because here's the thing, there's going to be other people, especially when you're running a boutique business, there are going to be other shops with what you have. Just think about Fashion Nova and Boohoo and Pretty Little Thing. A lot of those shops, those are major retailers, but they all sell the same thing. Let's think about, like, let's be real. Even Shein, you can get the same things from each and every one of those websites, or very similar items, and they all price things differently. And I'm sure as they want to price things competitively, but when you're shopping, when you are a small shop like us, sometimes we have to charge more. And don't feel ashamed, because just like I was saying, there are people who will pay your price. And don't feel like you have to cheat yourself in order to get customers, because you really don't. All you have to do is put yourself in front of as many people as you can, and the right people will find you, and the people who like what you have will shop with you. Because that's something that when I promote online, sometimes there are people who will try to compare my pricing if they find something similar on another website. And you know what? I tell them, most of the time I don't even reply at this point, because I feel like if you want to shop with me, you're going to shop with me. And if you don't want to, you're not going to, and that's okay. I don't feel like I have to force anybody to shop with me. The people who like my presentation and the people who like the character and, you know, my shop and what I'm offering, they're going to buy from me. But just think about it like this. Like, you can get Dove soap from Walmart. You could get Dove soap from Target. It's all about personal preference and what the customer wants and which experience they like the most, or what's convenient at the moment. You do not have to try to go broke, go bankrupt, because you want to compete with larger retailers than you. That, I feel like that's a mistake. Don't do that. Price your stuff how you feel like you want to price it and what's going to be right for you. I just started doing, here's the next one. So I would suggest trying out Facebook ads. I've been trying out Facebook ads and basically trying to get even more traffic to my website, stuff that's easier, because when you do Facebook ads, if you can get your ad in your in the right photo, in the right target market, you can really automate a lot of marketing so that you don't have to be sitting in front of your computer messaging people and just, you know, one by one doing all this manual labor. I'm trying to move away from that. I'm trying to do a lot less self-promotion. Like, I don't mind doing it, but I just realized that it's not sustainable for me every day to be on the internet countless days a week for 8, 9, 10, 11 hours, sharing my link with anybody who will look for it. You know, I don't mind putting in the work because I'm new, but I am looking for other ways to obviously automate the system so that I don't have to do that. But I would suggest that. And I have been, speaking on my other points, I've been clicking on other people's Instagrams ads just to see, like, what are people charging on their boutiques. I want to see other small businesses, and I want to see how much they're pricing things. And there are people who price shirts at $50, like stuff that you could probably get from other, you know, places, but their prices are their prices, and they charge unapologetically. And I'm sure that they would not be in business and they would not be spending so much money on ads if they weren't making the money back. So literally, shamelessly price your items how you feel they should be priced. If you feel like what you have is worth a certain amount, then charge it. And the people who are within your demographic for your shop are going to shop with you regardless. There are billions of people on this planet, and somebody has the money for you if you want to charge expensive prices. Also, if you know that you have something that is of quality, if you are hand making things, tax, and then add some more tax on top of that, because time is money. And if you are hand making items, do not feel bad about charging as much as you need to keep yourself going, to reinvest in more of your materials, and to, on top of that, be able to pay yourself a little something to obviously go towards your lifestyle, because none of us are working just to keep the shop open. Obviously, we want to acquire some sort of wealth so that, you know, you can live a comfortable life. So those are my tips. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If this is helpful for you, make sure to go ahead and give me a thumbs up on this video, and subscribe if you have not already for more tips like this. And I will see you guys next time. As always, stay cute and stay posh. Bye.